in the mirror. Yep, you were definitely not Oliver Queen.
We think that the red skies and these lightning strikes have to be related to whatever happened to Barry and Oliver somehow.
We need you to solve this somehow while we're in Gotham.
No problem. I mean, Argus has all the best analytic toys, but what we really need is a pattern recognition algorithm. And unfortunately, Felicity isn't.
I call Felicity.
Wait a minute, you call Felicity?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, well, I guess that makes sense because technically you are her husband. I'm confused.
I've been summoned?
Yes, thank you for coming.
Of course. Things might be fraught between us, Oliver. Those need to kind of show up.
I got it re-going on a different one.
They are, yeah. Which is...
Hey guys, sorry we had some connectivity issues, but I think we're good now.
So, slight thing. Could you help me out with that? Can I show you kind of what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. So why didn't you tell Felicity?
Well, because we tried to tell everybody at Star Labs and it didn't really go over so well.
Felicity and I have enough problems as it is without introducing body swapping. Thought we'd just let her think everything's normal and that Barry and I are solving another problem.
If you find out how this lightning thing relates to whatever it is that we're dealing with here, can you please tell us?
Copy that. Hey, this thing isn't going to be permanent, is it?
I hope not. Thanks.
Barry, there's something I'd like to discuss before we go.
What's that?
That you probably shouldn't go.
What?
Oliver Queen is a public figure and an infamous vigilante. If you were in Gotham City, you're attracting some attention that we don't want.
No, if Gotham can handle the Batman, it can handle the Green Arrow.
The Batman's an urban legend.
Wait, you don't believe Batman's real?
He's not real. He's an urban legend concocted by the Gotham Police Department to scare criminals. I've never done
If you guys are done fooling around,
Could you pull that thing up? Because I'm like, my identity is so lovely, and I'd like to keep it that way. That isn't your real face. Mine is not being my real face if we don't sort this mess out, so could you?
Okay.
Happy? Ecstatic.
you guys are done fooling around.
I guess I'm running along.
So awesome. This is Gotham. Doesn't look so tough to me.
Where's Oliver?
Oh, I don't know.
Guess he's still getting the hang of it.
I'm still getting the hang of it.
All right, so how do we find two people in a city of 1.6 million?
There is a radio personality named Vesper Fairchild. She knows everyone in Gotham, and I know her. She was doing an expose on white-collar crime back in the day, and I wanted to persuade her that Queen Consolidated was above board.
So you slept with her, right?
No,
I don't know.
You really got around back in the day, didn't
Oh,
you?
one time Oliver cheated on his girlfriend with her sister.
hey!
Sarah, Laurel.
So depending on his past relationship with this woman, he might have to come up with a plan B. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Guys,
All right.
take a look at this.
There it is! There it is, the bat scene.
Yeah! So, Batman's real.
That's awesome. Yeah, and Batwoman's watching y'all. Awesome.
We can't do it. I'm telling you.
Okay, guys, welcome to everyone. Sorry, we were. I know. I'll do it in just a second. So we were on a different stream, and for some reason, we lost the connection and just would not re-up in time to start. So we're here now, and some of you are over here. So welcome, man. I tell you what, night number 2 of Elseworlds. We're trying to pay attention while getting everything set up, but so far we've had more Quantum Leap references. Batman's an urban myth, and I love that Oliver. I know. I love that Oliver is trying to say that Batman is a myth because we all know.
Steve Carell's trying to get Batman on Arrow.
Is he trying to get him on Arrow? Well, I can see why. But the thing is, we all know that, like, Arrow in the DC TV thing, in the Arrowverse, has kind of been like a Batman-esque character. I mean, he's even fought like half of Batman's villains, it seems like.
Only Ra's al Ghul.
No, it's been Ra's al Ghul. Deathstroke is also a Batman villain. Oh yeah. There's a lot more connection to Batman than you realize with that, and so he's kind of been set up as that, and so that's really funny that Oliver would say Batman's a urban legend, and then of course we got that. So welcome Jordan, welcome Antoine, welcome Kenneth. And Jose, there you go. So we're gonna go ahead and unpause this here and see where we're at.
So how about another game? What is that?
What's up, Red Comet Man? Good to have each and every one of you with us tonight as we continue to watch Elseworlds, the crossover.
The kicker of butts.
Oh my goodness. This has delivered so much in just the first episode, which was mostly setup, and now we have this, and already this episode has been friggin' sweet. So this is awesome. I look forward to what is in store for the rest of the evening. Rock on. Be right back. Go ahead and turn it up.
I remember right, the radio station was this way.
I just put it in the bad part of town.
Cute. How do you think there's a good part of town?
It's like the 1%ers bring the good part with them.
This is why nobody talks about Gotham. City might as well be dead.
Sounds like you guys aren't from around here. Probably don't know. The Gotham Tourism Bureau collects a tax on out-of-towners. So, phones, wallets, watches, now.
You know what, fellas? We don't want any trouble, so maybe we can just talk this out.
Talk it out. Okay? I'll talk first.
Nice.
I need SWAT at Nolan and Burton. Green Arrow sighted at Nolan and Burton.
Sir, we don't want any trouble.
Yeah, tell that to Oliver Queen here. Oliver!
Stand down.
It is.
Pattern recognition algo is locked and loaded.
Bringing it online now.
You realize that this may not work, right? Like, there may not be a pattern to recognize.
Is there a suggestion bound within that dose of pessimism?
Does the energy control your life with familiarity?
Quantum amplitude is consistent with dimensional breach.
Exactly. We're gonna need Cisco's help on this one.
I've been summoned!
Okay, that was a disturbingly coincidental interest.
It wasn't coincidental.
We've been getting the same red skies and freaky lightning in Central City, and I'll tell you this much, it wasn't Speed Force.
Wait, hold up. We've been? Wasn't? As in past tense?
Interestingly, the atmospheric phenomenon ceased the moment Barry and Oliver left Central City.
It's like it packed up its bags and followed them here, and that's why we came.
The phenomenon has to be related to Barry and Oliver's body swap.
I'm sorry. Body what?
You didn't tell him?
Again, tell me what?
Excuse me, officer?
Were you able to get in touch with Laura Lance at the Star City Days office, or?
Yeah, she said, I think a night in jail would do them some good.
What were you thinking? That you were about to get yourself shot. You're welcome. I was de-escalating the situation, you know, like I would. Guess what, man? I handled it exactly how you would.
Okay, you guys, maybe taking on each other's personalities worked for a Mazo, but you were not gonna talk your way out of getting mugged, and you escalated the situation way too fast.
So what would you have done?
What I would have done is super spaz right out of there. All it would have seen is a gust of wind.
I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but we'll follow you again next time.
Because there will really be a next time when someone threatens 3 superheroes with a gun. Good news. Somebody posted your bail. Ooh, I don't know. Guess someone wanted to make you guys their headache instead of mine.
We'll show ourselves out.
Please, come with me. I'm guessing this belongs to whoever bailed us out.
I really think we've had enough distractions for one night.
Yeah, I agree with my friend. We can appreciate the early release and whatever, but we're really fine on our own.
I'm afraid my employer insists.
You said it wouldn't happen again.
Bruce Wayne got us out of jail? Doesn't sound like him.
No, it wasn't. Wayne left Gotham 3 years ago.
Why? To go where?
No one knows. So there's man in the shop now. Apparently after he left, Bruce's board of directors went to town with a bunch of aggressive, get-rich-quick deals. Yeah, but an abandoned building didn't bail us out, right?
Well, that is definitely not Bruce Wayne.
Nice.
Oliver Queen.
Yeah, I'm Oliver Queen. Yeah. And you are?
The rain on your parade. If you're visiting Gotham to compare grappling hooks with Batman, you are out of luck. No one's seen him in years.
Todd Chad.
I would never compare myself to a tall badass like Batman.
What? I think...
Just thank you for getting us out of jail.
That was awesome.
What Oliver's actually trying to say is, who are you? And why are you helping us?
Gotham has enough problems without a guy in green leather showing off his arrows to everyone. So, the faster you find what you're looking for, the faster you can get the hell out of my city.
But what should we call you? Rain? Miss Parade?
Kane. Kate Kane.
She's cool. You didn't tell her?
Oliver, the actual Oliver, thought they had enough problems with Felicity already.
Oh, and you didn't think to loop us in on the fact that you were keeping the Freaky Friday situation on the hush?
I'm saying it was more like Quarter League.
Well, if this were like Quarter League, they'd only look at themselves when they see themselves in the mirror.
Well, it depends on what type of public you're up to.
Shouldn't we concentrate on where there's Lightning King? Right?
Nice.
Right? What?
Bring Quantum Leap back.
Okay, guys, you don't need to tiptoe around me. It's just a lot of process. Not every day that you find out that your ex is your husband and vice versa.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome to stop
Iris was pretty freaked out too when she sussed it out.
Wait, Iris.
It's Batman.
You know, actually, John, right before you came in, John was just saying that we need to really...
Iris was able to tell that something was off with Barry?
No, not exactly.
Oh, totally. I mean, it was like lover's intuition. That's how you can tell these two
You know,
girls.
Felicity, there's something very strange going on here. So I wouldn't take this as a commentary on you and Oliver's marriage.
Well, my marriage with Oliver is strained by the fact that we've become different people. Quite literally. In Oliver's case.
If the lightning strikes are attempted dimensional breaches, there might be a way to stabilize the quantum flux to allow whatever's trying to get through to get through.
Right?
Yes, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You guys try facial recognition? One of Bruce's R&D guys still works in the building. I can give this to him.
We did try it. So thank you, but no luck. Besides, I think if Wayne's R&D is in the same shape as this building, it's not going to really do us any good. See for yourself.
Seems strange, doesn't it? That Bruce Wayne and Batman disappeared from Gotham around the same time.
Well, when Batman left, the city went to 5 different kinds of hell, which for Gotham is really saying something. Took a toll on Bruce.
Is that why you left?
Still trying to figure that out.
Right, but you worked for him. You don't know why you left.
Who said I worked for him?
How'd it go with Vesper?
He hung up on me. Apparently I did sleep with her.
Okay, the building is under renovation, so this is the best place you guys to work out of. Oh, and the Wi-Fi password's Alfred.
So Vesper's not gonna help us, we're just back to square one.
No, we're not. I lifted this off of the computer at the precinct. Should have the entire GCPD database. You stole data from the police? Oh, the Flash did it.
Alright, someone laughing.
Did you lose the coin flip on who has to come talk to me?
Flip coins?
You drew straws. I'm kidding. Actually, I wanted to come talk to you because I think I've got a little bit more experience with alternate realities than you do.
So what words of wisdom do you have for me?
That Iris probably has a little bit more experience as well. And maybe that's why she would have seen something that you didn't. As for Oliver keeping you in the dark, when he and Barry tried to tell us what was going on with them, we knocked them unconscious and locked them in my plane. Seriously, wasn't our finest moment. Look, I'm sure that that's the reason that Oliver didn't want to take any chances with you.
I appreciate you saying that. But it's just another excuse in a long list of excuses for Oliver's behavior.
Oliver does love you, Felicity.
Well, what's love without respect? Or trust?
I don't know. But as long as there is love, you can't give up on it. That's one thing I do know. After everything I've been through, everything I've suffered.
Well, one good thing about what's going on is that I have something to distract me. Like this.
That looks like
A quantum flux anchor. I'm pretty sure if we build it, whoever's trying to breach through will come.
that's his work.
You really know your way with a computer.
Well, when I was first starting out, I had to hold my own before Felicity showed up. About him. John Deegan.
Oh, illegal experimentation, torture. Seems like he was conducting experiments on his own patient's brains.
Sounds like a real charmer. He was acquitted. All the charges were dropped on technicalities.
Where can we find him now?
No known address. What about employment? Well, he was fired, suspended by the medical board for 2 years, but that was 5 years ago.
So no idea where to find him.
No, except somewhere in Gotham. Nina and Haystack.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna put on my work clothes and do an X-ray flyby of the city.
I don't think Miss Kate would be too thrilled with us running around her city.
Well, unless she has some kryptonite stashed somewhere, I'm really not worried.
She just might. Wouldn't really make any sense given the fact it's the Arrowverse, but she might. You never know.
You lost?
No, just needed to clear my head for a sec. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry about the third degree earlier. I guess the name Bruce Wayne carries a certain notoriety.
Oh, I know. Bruce Wayne's my cousin.
Your cousin? That makes a lot of sense.
Actually, I'm in the process of turning this building into a real estate development firm. So this is me hijacking his office.
My cousin's actually friends with Bruce. Well, frenemies. Do you ever wonder if trying to keep his private life from the public eye just got to be too much for him and he broke?
sitting at that desk, staring out that window, watching the city that we grew up in rot at its core. You find a way to not break. Bruce didn't leave Gotham without a fight.
You know, I gotta say, all the corporate billionaires I know wear Versace and have 500 fewer tattoos.
And those are the ones that you can see.
Oh, it's a mystery. Oh, is this the old bard himself?
Nice!
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know a John Deacon, would you?
I would, actually.
That's a 1960s Batman reference. That's the statue that they put the head up and click the switch so that they can go down the back.
Hey, thanks for the help.
Oh, it's an awesome reference. So brooding! So brooding.
I must have my angry face on when I put on my outfit.
Yes, Antoine, the suit does look sexy. Oh my gosh. Looks awesome. Looks absolutely amazing. Everything about, and I love the fact that unlike last night where there seemed like to be a commercial every 5 minutes,
Yeah.
we're 25 minutes in, and this is only the second commercial.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I'll be right back. You guys discuss Legends. Everybody's asking when you're going to do your Legends review.
After tonight will be 3 weeks behind.
Between everything going on at work and with Isaac getting sick, we kind of fell behind, but we're going to be catching up in the next day or so. Logan the Hutt's birthday is tomorrow, so we were catching up a little bit tonight on Riverdale. We will actually turn the next one around and do Legends because we've been seeing the previews and the commercials, and we need to catch up and find out what's going on with the next magical creatures.
What happens is, 4 people randomly get selected from their city, and they get put into a room. They get invited, and then the first escape room happens right away, and they need to escape or they die.
Oh wow!
And they do multiple escape rooms.
I'd like to get more information about Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Yes.
He left 3 years ago.
Yeah, we're learning more information about it. And does that tie into Green Arrow at all?
No.
Batman?
They only referenced Batman once, and that was season 5 or 6, I think.
Okay.
It was season 6. Because there was a picture of Oliver without his hood. And, well, it was just someone without their hood, and then it had Oliver's face on it. And like, we had that photo could have been doctored, and they could have, it could be Bruce Wayne's face underneath that photo.
Oh, okay.
They've referenced him before, but they haven't, like, made
As
any,
much
like,
as they have
crossover.
here.
Yeah, they haven't made any, like, crossovers or...
I like the reference that Supergirl made where she's like, my cousin knows it. Well, they're kind of frenemies, but... so that was kind of cool.
Before we get to this, I took a...
What?
And I like that Batwoman's on Earth 1.
Yes.
Because no, before the crossover, it's like, is she at Earth 1 or is she going to be at Supergirl's Earth? Stuff to watch.
I know, we got one more to watch.
Did you work at
No.
Well, no,
Yeah. That's who that chick was.
Yeah, and then
That's...
on Twitter it showed Jellybean.
Oh, no, not yet.
Okay.
So they actually have Jellybean picked out for Riverdale.
Yeah, because before they started season 3, they casted the mom.
Well, I know Gershon is playing the mom.
I know they're casting Jellybean. I think they announced him Jellybean.
Yeah, on Twitter it said, it's like Riverdale saying, catch up on CW or something, I showed Jellybean.
That's cool. Because I knew we were going to see both of them. I just didn't know who was playing Jellybean.
But we will definitely this week be catching up on.
Because we have one more Riverdale, and then tomorrow's the new one.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about Riverdale. I'm talking about Legends.
Yeah, no, and then Legends will have 3 after tonight.
It's definitely my favorite season because I actually like the addition of Constantine to this group. So it's one of the things that I'm excited about. And
Funny Taffy, yeah, she always wore a wig.
Yeah.
She's always worn a wig. And and Antoine, we know that that Legends isn't going to be in the crossover.
Yeah.
But
they're somewhere in time right now. They're not a part of the crossover.
Somewhere in time.
There's a Wave Rider on that in episode always in the I don't know what it's called. Yeah, it's kind of like where time flows. I can't remember what Hunter said about it in season 1.
Yeah.
But they're always in there at the start of an episode. Oh no, it's the trailer for a show. They showed it last night for a show.
Roswell.
We back on?
No, it's a trailer
for Roswell.
Oh, it's kind of like a. So I see what they're doing. Like even though they're not doing commercial, like tons of commercials, it doesn't look like. Looks like we're getting like extra long commercial breaks.
Yes. Well, like the group and mold them together instead.
Which is fine because I'd rather that be the case anyways.
So we can talk more during in between.
Yeah, I'd rather there be more time.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, no offense, he needs like 5 PhDs with a dumbed-down version.
How about the very dumbed-down version?
It's a quantum plus anchor that utilizes wave theory to fire nanoparticles across an Einstein-Rosen bridge to create a secure Clarkson field.
What are they trying to do?
Very dumbed-down version.
The listening to draw when they're trying to breach through.
They're trying to hold it.
You could have just said that. All right.
It's interesting that there's the red skies where we know that Barry disappears in the crisis with the red skies, which has to do with anti-monitor, so it would make a lot of sense. In the future, yeah.
Very cool.
Justice League.
Very much like Justice League.
So we're sure he works here.
Or
It's
Batman
probably too
versus
late for him
Superman.
to still be at work, but if we find his office, maybe we can find his own address or something.
Do you think you have enough of a grip on your powers to do a super speed reconnaissance?
I don't think that we should risk it if I don't.
Okay, well then we break it. Do some old-fashioned snooping.
Got new intel.
Those lightning strikes, they were a flash from another dimension trying to breach to us.
We think it was Jay Garrick, or a Jay Garrick. He said to fix the situation, we have to get the book.
John Deegan was reading a book in the drawing Oliver drew.
Okay, so we find the book in there, or we find Deegan, and we make him tell us where it is.
Wait, hold on. Another flash from a parallel universe, just lightning's in, tells us to jump, and we ask how high.
You want to sort this thing out, then yes. I have no idea how we're going to break into a mental asylum.
I have some ideas. How can I help you? New patient transfer from Coffin Central Hospital. Dr. Danvers said Arkham was the more appropriate place to treat her condition.
What's the diagnosis?
Persistent subthermal homeostasis with involuntary gelid substantiation. She gets cold and freezes stuff. Yeah. We got a few of those in here like that.
We'll take it from here. Officer Allen, it really is easy if you need the Argus operation. We don't need your help.
Hobblecloud, did you see that?
Riddler.
Here, let me holler.
It's awesome. Dr. Deegan.
Oh.
That's what we're looking
John Deegan.
This looks like a Batman villain's like setup.
It does.
It's a genuine pleasure to meet you, sir.
Oh, so you really are.
Gentlemen, I was thinking, why did I not become the Flash? And it seems changing reality itself is got a bit of a learning curve. Yeah. And this actually explains a lot.
You did this to us. You can undo it.
That is true, but I think the question is, why would I want to?
What the hell did he just do? He bought himself some time.
Oh.
The CW crossover event is brought to you by the new movie Aquaman. Keep watching to see Jason Momoa make some waves.
Gotham City. Dark, mysterious, full of danger. Like what Aquaman faces every day. Underwater. First try.
That's awesome.
Hey buddy, you that fish boy from the TV? It's Fish Man.
How cool is it, guys, to see Arkham
Yeah, Arkham Asylum.
in the Arrowverse?
One thing I don't know if you heard me, because you're in the kitchen. One thing I was talking about, what I was saying is I like that Batwoman's a part of Earth 1. Because somewhere before the crossover, the question is Batwoman going to be on Earth 1 or is she going to be on Supergirl's Earth?
Well, she's obviously on in Arrowverse.
Yeah, and I was hoping that would be on Earth 1.
Yeah, so
He's looking at you.
I know.
Is that your daddy?
Yes, Antoine, this Saturday is the time to go see Aquaman. I'm going to be there. Everybody's not celebrating that joy with me because I'll be there without the rest of the family, but they'll get to see it. But yeah, that does answer the question that we were wondering about which world Batwoman was going to be in. If she was going to be in Supergirl's world, because some things seem to point that way, but nope, she is on Earth 1.
Watch that he doesn't have a camera. Okay.
So we need John Wesley Shipp's The Flash to come through. Come on, we want to see. We know that it happens. When does it happen? Come on now.
Probably the last episode.
That was teasing us there a little bit with some Flash action.
He's probably coming in at the end of the episode.
What's that?
He's probably going to come in to help them save. Like at the end or tomorrow's episode.
Yeah, because we know that he's at
We met him.
And we haven't even gotten Black Suit Superman yet. We haven't even seen.
And we haven't seen her in action yet in the suit.
You've just seen the suit, just not her in it yet. Really, like up close.
See, now this year we only get 3 shows.
We don't have Wednesday?
And there's a lot more that we want to see.
It's just Monday. It's just Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Increasing fast. Increasing fast. Stop in the cages.
All right, get the patients back in the room and find that book.
They show all the
Finally, the inmates are running the asylum. Not for long.
Yeah, the Bane mask.
Are you okay? I couldn't speak, so shut up.
That's awesome. That's what we just said.
When he said, who was your he said, this didn't work.
That's
Just take a step back.
That's Mr. Freeze's wife.
You cold bitch.
Why doesn't Oliver take it?
He's got the.
I mean, that's what I'm saying right there. Like, why doesn't Cobblepot. Ah! What a tease. What a tease.
We're just trying to get back to it. And look that way.
Nicely done. Floor it.
That's not Batman.
Karen told you to get out of Gotham. You should have listened to her.
I'm all over this place and I can't find anything.
Oh, nice.
Victor Freeze.
Yeah.
Dad, I can use a little backup.
That's right.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Hey, remember what happened?
Oh no!
That's
Scarecrow stuff.
Oh!
What? Wait! Oh, because of the fear gas. That's why.
Oh, that's scary.
I was gonna say.
Like, what the heck just happened?
Isaac just said that first guy died at the end of season 5.
Let's Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, Malcolm Merlin.
Or the guy who became Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what happened was he became Ra's al Ghul in order to save Thea. He had to give up that. So then Miss Al Ghul became the new Ra's, and she disbanded the League of Assassins. So the League of Assassins are in their order.
So that was awesome.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Yes, Jose.
Peter Pants.
I know. Like, for a half a second, I forgot about the fear gas there, and I was like, what what is going on?
Yeah.
We got villains popping up left and right. What's happening here? I don't know what's going on. Who's doing what here? But something cool's happening.
Yeah, because like Bumpkin's dead, and then Reverse Flash, as we know, he's in the future still in the prison.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, Antoine. These Easter eggs are awesome. And I don't know if you guys saw. We talked about it last night. For those of you who didn't see, you know that Bane mask is the exact Bane mask from Dark Knight Rises. And so there's like all this talk that you know it won't happen. But we were talking about just like kind of the nerd stuff about how cool would it be for them to connect this somehow to the Dark Knight universe?
Yeah.
And
Well,
you know, because
it makes-
Batman's gone.
Yeah, it makes sense because Batman disappeared after he fought Bane.
Yep. So it's gonna be very cool. But yeah, and the boomerang too.
boomerang, yeah.
The boomerang too. Plus, you know, just yeah, man.
You saw Captain...
We got this close to seeing Penguin.
Yeah.
Oh. Now see, that would have been a cool little thing if they would have brought in Robin Lord Taylor to play a version of Cobblepot on this. That would have been awesome.
Even if it was just like a wink and a nod to the camera as they went back in the room.
Yes.
Or waddle.
Or it's him getting thrown in.
Yeah.
Or waddle.
Yep. Yeah, just him getting thrown into the room and just for a brief instant to just be able to see him. Would have been very cool.
That's insane.
Yeah.
This is great.
We have like 15 minutes left. Though.
15 minutes left, man.
Going by way too fast.
Yeah.
Both nights.
I know it sucks that you know, for the first time we only get 3 episodes, and this is like the one that like you'd want 4 episodes.
Yeah. But it's because there's no Legends isn't time in this.
I know.
Not a 4th night.
Which is probably better because you'll be out of it and you won't be able to watch it if it was a 4th night.
Can we just have an Elseworlds TV show?
I think that needs to happen.
Where, you know, or Justice League, I don't know what they need to do, but man, just make it happen.
Are they making a Batgirl TV show?
So this is supposed to serve as a kind of
like
testing the waters.
Backdoor kind of testing the waters to see if they're actually going to do a Batgirl or Batwoman TV show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the cards. That's what they want to do. So.
But they want to see if people are up for it.
Yep. So they just want to make sure. Jose says yes. Elseworlds series would be awesome.
Heck yeah.
Or maybe do one next year with all of them. Like Legends, Arrow again, Flash
Yeah.
again,
Do the whole week.
Batwoman. Yeah.
Hey, I can handle 5 days of this.
And maybe like next year find a way to maybe have Black Lightning time in the next year.
Yeah,
And
because
then maybe
it's newer in
yeah,
the...
and then that's when you can do like a 5 or 6 day.
Man, it's awesome.
So it'd be funny seeing like Black Lightning and Second Arrow, and then like Barry having Black Lightning's powers or.
Oh my goodness. This is excellent. Truly excellent.
Yeah.
Come on, hurry up. Enough commercials.
How long have you guys been streaming? We've been streaming since 8.
I think they mean.
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
You left me to die and lay on you. Unfortunately for you, I didn't.
Anybody copy? I think we have a new problem.
It looks like to them it seems like they're fighting.
That's cool.
Oh, come on, you can do better than that. You're a killer, a prey monster who found a way to channel his darkness and pat himself on the back for it. You'll never beat me. Too slow.
Big heart moderation, right? So right. Please stop me from killing her.
Your father took the coward's way out. And all these years you told yourself it was brave. But he was a coward, just like you.
That's cool.
Who the hell are you? No, seriously. Who are you?
Your friends were exposed to a powerful hallucinogen.
You guys alright?
Define all right.
So how does a book make people change bodies?
Deegan said he was using the book to change reality.
Same question. How does a book change reality?
We'll figure that out when we get back to Star City.
Because we're gonna need some help with this lock.
Good. Then you'll be leaving Gotham. You guys have caused enough problems for one night.
Hey, was hitting her right in the back when you'll be out of the question.
Yes. Ow.
Sure.
She really is like Batman.
I don't do tearful goodbyes.
No, I was going to wish you luck. Wherever your cousin is, I'm sure he's really proud of you. X-ray vision. You really do have a lot of tattoos.
And somehow I feel like Carl Danvers doesn't have a single one.
You know, it's such a shame I have to go. I feel like we would make a good team.
World's finest.
That's cool.
That was cool.
Watch on the back row show, they team up.
Oh, come on!
It's amazing to
Oh
me.
my gosh!
The three of you have convinced yourselves that you are superheroes.
I don't belong here.
Good for you.
This is not a comic book. This is the real world.
Here's the question.
The bad guys are teaming up. To stop them. It's time to show the world we exist. A lot of people are going to die.
What's your question?
First name, Mr.
So,
Bless.
oh, so Red Comet Man, we have so we started doing the live stream thing. I mean, we've periodically done streams over the last couple years, but we always did a review after the Flash, and so right after the season started, a lot of our subscribers started asking us to.
Episode 3 or 4.
I think thought it was earlier than that, maybe. It might have been like 2 or 3. People started asking us if we would do a live stream while we watched, and so we said, yeah, because people really dug the reviews afterwards. And we always do a review where we talk about it and kind of get it all out, our thoughts and everything, and so people started saying, hey, we would love to watch it with you. So we said, let's do it. And so that's what we've been doing ever since. And seems to be going pretty well. Everybody seems to really dig it, and we're glad to have you guys here and invite you guys into our living room to watch The Flash or something like this with us, and just have a good time and talk and and just enjoy this time together. So I hope we get to see more Batwoman.
Yeah, it's not just this episode.
Whoa, you're making a PlayStation Classic?
Yeah.
I hope that it's more than just that, because that would have been a whole lot of setup.
For just one episode.
For just what she did there.
Yeah. We only have a few
I
minutes
just
left
love
of the
that Biff
episode.
is on this show right now.
She looks too cool to for that to be it. They really need. We need to make sure that there's more of that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go at the end,
Biff
folks.
finally came back.
With what looks like a fairly famous book.
A book with a cryptographic lock.
Can you get to work on opening it, please?
There's a lot of time.
Okay, keep spot. Follow me.
Not much of a heartfelt reunion.
She's getting used to everything.
Do you want me to talk to her as, you? I think we're in enough trouble with Felicity as it is, but no offense. Hey, can I talk to you for a minute, then? Yeah, what's up? I just want to see how you're doing. I'm compartmentalizing. We'll fix things with Felicity later. I don't mean with Felicity. We both saw some stuff back at Arkham. I saw Evil Flash. You're Bart Dunn. I saw Malcolm Merlin. I knew you'd been through a lot, but I don't know, man. I never realized. I don't know how you do it. I wouldn't be able to live with the burdens that you carry. Yes, you would. Barry, I always thought that you had it easy. everything was just sunshine and rainbows, and everybody likes you. You got real steel in you, my friend. You can carry any burden thrown your way.
Nice.
Some unsolicited advice? Don't wait. Don't work things out with Felicity. Our line of work, you never know how much time you got.
Not only is the lock cryptographic.
It's metaphysical. The readings I'm getting off this thing are nuts, and yes, that's a technical term.
May I speak with Felicity for a minute?
Sure thing, Barry. Oliver.
Stop it.
Oliver.
This must be strange for you.
Oh, what gave you that idea?
Or maybe it's easier for you to hear this coming from Barry Allen.
Hear what?
That we're gonna be okay. People change, Felicity. It means we're growing. It means we're evolving. Except for one thing that will not change. Is how I feel about you. Love is too small a word. And no matter who you are, or what you become, no matter who I am, or what I become, you will always be the love of my life. People change. That never will.
There we go.
Jay?
No.
Dad?
My name is Barry Allen.
Nice.
Hello, John. Do I know you? You know, wearing your ring. Things must be different here.
Barry, where's there?
My Earth. Earth 90. I've traveled from there to warn you.
Warn us about what?
His name is Mar Novu, but he calls himself the Monitor now. He's been unleashing the Book of Destiny across the multiverse to test different Earths.
Test them for what?
A crisis that he believes is coming. Novu thinks the Elseworlds, created by the Book of Destiny, approximates the collision of realities that we're facing.
Guys, we got a situation.
Cisco.
It's gonna be the black suit.
That. That's him. In the butt.
You're gonna stand down. You're gonna use
Oh,
that
that's
book
awesome.
to help us set reality right.
Well, I certainly wouldn't have placed it in Deacon's hands if that were my intent.
Enough! You will not do to this Earth what you did to mine.
I admire your persistence, Barry.
What?
What just happened?
You gotta be kidding me.
That's great.
It literally just went out. And that's the network.
Hit guy for me.
What?
Maybe try clicking on it.
Where's it? What's the CW?
Yeah. Did.
Yeah, it's just CW.
It's just the CW because that was the other channel. Does that mean Legends isn't gonna tape?
You gotta be kidding me.
Legend.
Guys, I don't know what to even tell you. Did this happen to anybody else?
The last like 4 minutes. Cause I'm
Just went on.
So it literally just went off.
Like we have a gray screen, we don't have anything. We've checked the other channels and they're working. It's the CW here. In the last 4 minutes.
Let me see if I can try to find the last 4 minutes. Or the ending.
That sucks. It was like the worst timing of
It was like the
turn off. It was like getting so good there, and then.
The LZ ship's flash charges up to go run, and then.
I know, and I was like, did he blow up? What the heck happened? Because it went out.
Guys, what happened? We're watching it with you, and we can't even watch it.
We're missing the last 4 minutes.
Oh, come on.
That also means Legends isn't going to tape either.
Yeah, if it doesn't start. Thank you.
Anyone texting?
No.
What?
Are you kidding me?
What? Everybody's CW?
No, Antoine said black suited Superman.
What happened to John Wesley's ship when the dude...
That's doo-doo.
Like, literally, as John Wesley's ship
charged up to go run at him.
Charged up to go run at him.
RCW
A breach started to open, and then the screen went off. It says CW in the corner,
And it's still not back on.
and it's still not back on.
Maybe try turning off the TV.
No, it's not the TV. I turned it to a different channel. It still says CW.
This channel.
It's the network.
Oh, man.
Any luck, Isaac?
I'll see if I can, if someone puts up the ending while we're doing the review or something.
He was trying to look up the ending to see.
Yeah. And there's only 2 other live streams besides us doing it. And only one guy was showing the video, but it won't let me go back to the car.
It won't let you go back 4 minutes?
No, only from the point that I got on the stream.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
The dude got the book back and he changed the reality.
Oh, sure, when Legends starts to come on. And now the screen's all messed up, even for Legends. So CW must be having some problems.
Yeah, try going back.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Check this out, guys. This is what our screen looks like right now.
We've got an issue with our screen.
And it's not our TV.
No, it's the network.
Okay,
Try going back.
I found a channel that's posting clips every few minutes of the episode.
Yeah, try going back.
No, it's
You
glitching.
gotta be kidding me.
I'll find this episode on Movie Up.
That's fine.
Because this episode got moved back to tomorrow, so we can
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that, but...
So that Barry and Oliver and Supergirl are criminals.
There's a,
That's what he said.
there's a channel I found, so.
We can see the end.
Yeah. No, it's not up yet. They're
Yeah,
posting
this
clips
guy
every few
said,
minutes.
he made it so that Barry and Oliver and Supergirl are
Criminals. No, actually, Jose, we want to know.
Yeah. The channel that so they're posting clips every few minutes. So.
Yeah, try going fast forwarding backwards.
It's not.
Landon, it's not the problem, buddy.
I know. It might.
No, see, that's all normal. It's all
Yeah,
normal.
It's still messed up. See?
There's something wrong with the CW. Man.
Don't untape the Legends though.
No, it's taping on a different thing. So.
But we don't want to know about it there.
Yeah. Just go ahead and turn the stereo off.
Isaac said he should be able to find the ending for us because there's clips that this guy's uploading clips every so many minutes.
Yeah.
So we might be able to see it on our own before we do a review. If that's
or during the review, we can.
Or during.
What in the world? This is like the A-Team.
It's because of what's going on right now. Just turn it off. We don't want to know. Please.
That's kind of cool.
It's a very cool season.
Okay, guys. Well, okay, so this is what they said. Duke says the monitor or whatever is more powerful than anything. He can breach people in 1 second from anywhere without looking.
Well, if he was able to look at Vibe when you vibed and talked to him, knowing that he
Yeah.
did.
Then what happened?
No
and then. The reality has been rewritten for the second time. This probably explains why Kara will be imprisoned by Alex.
Ooh. Interesting. So what show is it going to be on tomorrow then? Supergirl?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow night Supergirl. Supergirl and Flash switched.
That's
yeah.
what I was wondering. I'm like, why didn't they just... But I guess it makes sense the way that they did it.
Yeah, the ending was
He said he's preparing them for something more powerful than himself.
Did anything happen to John Wesley Shipp's Flash, did they say?
Yeah, what happened to John Wesley Shipp's
It
Flash?
looks like he was like he zapped him or something. Like...
So Evil Black Superman showed up. No, it was a breach.
It's like the best 4 minutes and that's what we lose.
Wow, I can't believe this, guys. Man, that just sucks.
Right.
I mean, it's the best episode ever, and it gets down to the very end there.
Do you have to pull it up on Smartcast?
No.
Or on YouTube up there? Or are we just going to watch it on this?
Wait, let me see if I have it.
No, do we want to watch it with them, or do we want to...
Well, we can watch it with them.
Say, if not, we could always do the review and watch this for a sec.
Yeah, just to make sure it has the same.
Oh, hang on.
Okay, yeah, I found
What's
it.
up, Tom Gunn? Oh, Isaac found it online already, so we're gonna watch it online as if we had watched it. What's up, Tom Gunn?
It was a live stream that someone was doing.
It's a live stream somebody was doing?
But they were
showing it to the TV?
Yeah, but they were showing so many minutes at a time.
So this is...
Okay, here we go.
He breached him. Oh,
he took the book from him. We breached it right.
Yeah, we're watching it now. He's in there. She's giving him the book back.
He's something to do better.
Do better, think bigger.
He's opening the book.
Trigger Twins? Central City.
Ooh, that's Ricardo Diaz. He's definitely on an error right now. So it looks like I'm back to the normal selves because they called him Oliver.
But they were called the Trigger Twins.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, while we catch up.
It's an intense 4 minutes.
Ooh, and then Black Suit Superman comes down right in front of him.
That's it?
Oh my gosh. To be continued on Supergirl.
Okay. Oh, so they don't have the promo for next week.
I can look it up. No.
He's gonna look up the promo real quick for next week.
Thank you for finding that quick.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that we lost signal to our CW channel
During that intense moment.
during the very end. That's what live streaming does,
That's
right?
fine.
That's what live TV is about. So let's see. Whew.
Thank you for being patient. Let us watch the last few minutes. We were just like blown away that the CW went out. Hopefully it gets fixed because our screen is like in half.
Trying to see. Yeah, he's trying to see how powerful they are. Who could defeat?
Why does he keep going back to the doctor dude and telling him think bigger?
Getting him to test the heroes of Earth.
So if he doesn't,
Logan, will you bring that closer?
so if
here?
he
We'll
doesn't
just go
have
ahead
his
and talk about it
speed,
real quick.
then who does?
Well, maybe nobody has his speed. Maybe it's just he's bring it a little bit closer here.
Because if Oliver doesn't have it and Barry doesn't
It's gonna
have
fall.
Okay, here's the promo.
Here we go.
Oh, that?
Wait, maybe this might not be it. No.
Okay, well, let's talk about
I'll
real
look
quick
for it
what
while
we've
we're
got
on
here
Livestream.
and what's going on.
Don't drop it when it goes down the
So we got
thing.
the monitor.
Lift it.
Let's go ahead and turn this around here.
Turn which around?
This camera.
I'm still trying to find.
Yeah, I'll look for the promo. I'm gonna make it to you.
Okay.
So, Oliver and Barry are now criminals.
Called the Trigger Twins.
Called the Trigger Twins. Man. It's all right, Antoine. We're just trying to kind of regroup because we weren't expecting that to happen, you know, and then all of a sudden everything goes out. He's trying to test everyone and gather everyone who's the best in their Earth. Yeah, Duke, you're absolutely right. So, you know, obviously we're not going to get Crisis on Infinite Earths, but this is the lead up to it. I mean, basically, even though it's 5 years from now because it's supposed to happen in 2024.
But he mentions that the crisis with what's going on, and
yep, that the crisis is coming, and that's.
He just like went like this and took the book right from them.
My only guess is that the other that he speaks of, who's more powerful than him, would be the Anti-Monitor. So because he's the Monitor, and so they would be the Anti-Monitor, and the Anti-Monitor is who caused Crisis on Infinite Earths. So it's a great lead-in, great story so far. It was awesome. It was awesome seeing Gotham. How cool was it to see Gotham and to see Arkham Asylum and all those things? more Batman references than we know what to do with. And a lot
and
more.
to be able to see Arkham.
Yeah, you know, we know that Bruce left. And
3 years ago.
Yeah. Batwoman was very cool, but I'll be honest with you.
I wish there was more, and it makes me want a show of her, though.
Yeah, I want a show of her now.
I think it was funny, though, when Supergirl's like, I have extra vision, and you have a lot of tattoos. I love it. I love that they shook hands, though, too, and said that we could have had a cool, like, power team.
Yes, well, the world's finest.
Yes,
the world's finest
that's awesome.
thing was a cool nod.
Yes.
And I figured that they'd probably do something like that. Duke says, I'm surprised they weren't confused how there were more Earths.
I thought they've talked about the multiverse before.
Yeah, I mean, they've known
Flash.
about the multiverse forever, so I mean, I think they pretty much know that there's
Because that's why they've been taking
infinite.
different people from different Earths. That's why there's been different, you know, there's
The only
Sherlock
problem,
and there's
yeah, the only
you
problem
know,
that I have with the whole Earths, multi-Earths thing is wouldn't everybody think that they're Earth 1?
in a way, yeah.
So like how would
Like my Earth is better than your Earth.
Well, I'm just saying no, I'm just saying like how would John Wesley Shipp's Flash come to their Earth and go, I'm from Earth 90? How would he know? It's not like there's a sign alongside the road in the Speed Force that says,
or is there?
Earth 90, Earth 100. You know, like I don't know.
Well,
That's
let's take the 275. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? The Multiversians.
Yes.
That's a skit right there. See, I don't think so, Flash. I don't. The Flash 65.
What?
I don't think that he's talking about Darkseid. Darkseid, I don't think is playing that part because this is about Crisis, and Crisis is all about the Anti-Monitor, and so with you got the Monitor and the Anti-Monitor. That's who you would have is the Anti-Monitor, because the Anti-Monitor is the one who causes Crisis on Infinite Earths and tries to reset the entire universe. Because that was the issue back during Crisis of Infinite Earths, the comic book, was that there was all these multiple versions of everything, you know, and so it's kind of like the snap when we talk about Marvel. Kind of like that, where Thanos in Avengers wants to kind of reset everything. That's kind of how Crisis was, where Crisis was just a thing of there were all these multi-universes, and DC was really looking to streamline everything, kind of bring everything into kind of one world and get rid of all these get rid of the multiverse really, and so. The Anti-Monitor came, and it basically destroyed a lot of the multiverse. And then they had few years ago they had a new Crisis comic that ushered in the New 52, and so that's kind of where that came from. So and that carried over. Did he find the promo yet? Yes. Did you find the promo yet?
No, I'm looking.
He's looking. He was making some tea.
Did they show a promo after the episode went off?
For Supergirl for tomorrow?
For Supergirl for tomorrow, or did they just say to be continued? Because maybe there is no promo yet.
Last night there was a promo.
So they did show a promo. Okay, so no, we haven't been able to find it yet.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay. But yeah, so that was Crisis on Infinite Earths, and so on Google or look at Pagey or Emergency Awesome, I'm sure, yeah, they'll have it.
I'll look at Pagey real quick. I didn't see anything for Emergency Awesome. No, Pagey was 6 hours ago.
Yeah, a lot of great Easter eggs in Gotham and in Arkham.
If we can't find the promo, can anyone tell us what happened in the promo?
No, they don't have their promo up yet. But I'm looking. What I'm able to find is...
I don't know where he sent Barry Allen from Earth 90. That's
Maybe back to his Earth?
Yes, the Flash 65. We did see the Bane mask. We talked about that a little bit. It's the exact same one from the Dark Knight Rises.
So you do a Bane just like I do Obama.
You saw my mask, I can see. Very perceptive of you. I see that you are watching very closely, Mr. Wayne. So, there you go.
You're going to leave for 3 years and then come back. Hopefully.
Exactly. You found the promo. Where is it at, Jose?
Yeah.
No way, Jose.
Give us a site. Give us a page.
If you even put the link in the chat,
Or put the link in there, yeah, and we'll look it up real quick because I want to know what happens. I want to know. I want to know the setup.
You can't do this to a nerd and take away the last 4 minutes of.
Hi, the Gaming 106. We actually just got done watching the second episode.
For the most part.
For the most part, until the end where the whole thing crashed. Our CW affiliate crashed with 4 minutes to go, and we missed the last 4 minutes and ended up having to find it online real quick.
Before someone else got it taken down.
Man, so rush. Yeah, no. Well, we're talking spoilers now. The Gaming 106. Thanks for joining us. But now we're kind of in our review portion of the evening, and so we will be talking spoilers here. So if you haven't seen it yet, you may want to put this on hold and just come back to it a little later. I don't think it's online yet. The episode tonight wouldn't be online yet, but it will be.
It just ended like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. So I'm sure it'll be on the CW app tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can watch it there, or I don't know where you're at in the world, but if we're in the Eastern Standard Time, so we get to see it first. Black Suit Superman took over Earth 1.
Yeah, it looks like that at the end.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like. So, And there's been multiple Superman stories like that over the years where kind of Superman takes over and becomes evil.
Yeah.
Evil Superman's kind of become a thing, hasn't it?
The guy at the end of the episode that tried to arrest Oliver, it's funny because he's the villain of season 6 and 7 of Arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
He plays Ricardo Diaz.
Lex and Superman said something that made me think of Scary Terry. There's nowhere that you can run and that I can't find you.
You can run, but you can't hide.
That's all I could think of.
What if you could hide and run? Little Rick and Morty reference there. But yeah, so I love this episode though. Man, what a great episode.
Yes.
Tiffany, 1 through 10, what would you give this episode? Last night you gave the episode 1, you gave
9.5.
9.5. What would you say tonight? Barring, of course, the fact that we got cut off the last 4 minutes.
That was gonna play into it too.
Mm-mm.
I would say about a 9.5. The only thing I guess I could say negatively is I like that they were giving us more information about Batman. He's been gone for 3 years. They took the dust cover off of the bat symbol when they first got to Gotham, which was so cool. All the little Easter eggs. The only thing, and this is not just because I'm a chick, I wanted to see more of Batgirl. Just because if this is supposed to be the little kind of like open door just to say, hey, do you like this? Do you want to have a show with her? She kicks butt. She's awesome when she plays herself, and then when she plays in the suit. I love seeing the hair going over the bat ears.
Oh, yeah.
She just kicks butt on both aspects, and I wanted to see more of her. I know it's a crossover event, but I'm hoping that we saw enough to get everyone else excited to be able to want to see her more.
Jose typed the channel and I found it.
Oh, did you?
Okay, so we got the...
So we got the promo?
I would still say a 9 to 9.5, though, just because they're just... This is probably the best crossover that we've seen in all the years that they've started doing this.
Yes, UAV Games, we are just one step closer to Crisis. All right, so we have now the promo.
There you go, then you just click play once you're ready.
This is no longer your world, it's mine!
Oh.
Are you truly that eager to die? I am the hero this earth needs. You're a monster. No, I'm Superman.
They put Supergirl in the pod.
And then we get Superman tomorrow.
Nice.
Both Supermans.
I am the superhero you need. That's awesome.
And it's showing his angry acting chops.
See, it looks like the real Superman's actually going to step up.
Yeah.
And play and fight and
so
play
is that
a
going to
big
be like
role.
a Christopher Reeve thing that he's got to fight himself?
That'd be kind of cool. Thank you, Jose. You rock,
Yes,
man. You are awesome.
You saved us.
Oh my goodness, you saved the evening, man, because that was that was rough. Oh, I was not expecting that. It was like a punch to the gut right there at the last minute when our screen went dark gray. I was just like, what?
I was waiting for bad words to come out of your mouth.
Like, what happened? And
You
it was
can't
gone.
just have everyone line up like Red Rover and then all of a sudden it goes away. We were losing it. We were trying to keep it together, but technical difficulties on CW's part cannot happen tomorrow.
Oh no, they got to have that together.
It gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, I think UAV. I think the Flash 65 is saying that he thinks that that Deegan made himself Black Superman.
Because the guy told him to think bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Maybe
not saying that couldn't
making
happen.
himself something because he's trying to think out of the box.
Maybe, but I
Out of
think
the book?
that he would just. I think he'd probably just make himself more powerful as Dr. Destiny.
Oh, that's true.
His own self, but either way.
He plays crazy good though.
Either way, you know, Superman as a bad guy is kind of an old thing now. We saw a little bit of it in Batman versus Superman with Batman's premonitions. It's kind of like an old trope now, where it's like let's make Superman evil and everybody has to kind of figure out how to beat him together.
But then why is Supergirl in one of their pods? She even called him evil.
Well, because on that Earth now Superman is in charge, and so Supergirl is imprisoned because Superman is evil, and he would have imprisoned people instead of.
Well, if what's his name made Barry and Oliver Trigger twins, he could have made Supergirl another outlaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything's possible at this point.
We don't
with the
know until
multiverse,
tomorrow.
So. Yeah. So yeah,
So I get
yeah.
a
So
9
that yeah, I agree with you, UAV. That looks like he's playing Reverb instead of Vibe.
No, I give it a 9 to 9.5. What do you give?
Isaac, what do you give this episode?
I'd say the same thing, like a 9 or a 9.5. I like what we got for Batwoman and seeing Gotham and getting more information about Batman. And I also like that the John Wesley Ship Flash gave him like the idea. Oh yeah, you have to go get the book to
help him
to basically reverse this, and he's setting up for something huge.
Do you think he'll come into play more tomorrow? Or depending on where
maybe.
he...
Yeah, maybe where he went.
Yeah.
Because it looks like that he didn't come back from the last 4 minutes that we saw. And I'm hoping we get more of that John Wesley Ship Flash.
Oh, I know, because that was kick butt.
It's not just those few parts in the part 2.
Well, UAV Games, that's Batwoman. Batwoman is now running Wayne Enterprises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she said. She was rebuilding that particular building and putting it back together because that particular building had been run down. But
since he left.
Since Bruce Wayne left, but she mentioned that many on the board of Wayne Enterprises had gotten involved in too many get-rich-quick schemes, and that that had been kind of the downfall of Wayne Enterprises, and so she was working to put that back together. And so we see that that'll probably be her base of operations if the TV show does it actually go through.
That was a cool Gotham though too, and it was even though we didn't see the people per se, it was kind of cool just to see the names and the small parts of all that. That was cool.
Absolutely. So I will say this: I give this episode a 9.5 as well because it was an awesome episode.
Yes.
There was not nearly enough Batwoman as there should have been, with all the hype and everything that that we've heard.
It's like we need her in part 3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, UAV, the thing is that they won't name it that because I don't know. I mean, she's taken over.
Well, we know Wayne Enterprises stays because
they know Bruce Wayne's still alive.
Yeah, and then
He's just
also
gone.
in the newspaper where it says the Flash disappears in the bottom left corner. I don't know if it's changed since Barry's changed the timeline.
Yeah.
But I remember in season 1 it said Wayne Enterprises into Queen Tech. Merged.
Yeah, so
completed or something.
So that's still going to be around. If they have Batwoman's show, I would like to see who all the villains would be. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who she'll fight because she's very much part of the Batman universe. And as we saw at Arkham Asylum, a lot of Batman villains.
I thought it was.
There are a lot of references there. Cough, Joker, cough.
Well, Freeze's wife, but also I thought it was kind of cool that when they were under Scarecrow's serum and they were seeing each other's, worst fears. I thought it was funny that Batgirl had to come in and pretty much kick their butt to knock them out of what they were.
Well, see, I thought that was funny too. Here they were fighting each other, beating each other up, and apparently all it took was a kick from Batwoman.
Yeah.
to knock you out of the
let me kick you in the throat.
So here's an interesting question. Regarding that, what was the question? Now I was going to say something. Trying to remember what I was going to say because it was along those lines. It was about villains in Gotham.
One thing that we saw in Arrow, I think it was when we first saw Suicide Squad in Arrow, is we heard and we saw like the shadow of, but we never saw like a physical person as Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Yeah, and they haven't shown or said anything about her since.
No.
Arrow.
So we know that all that exists, but I was gonna say something about that with Batwoman. I can't remember what I was gonna say now.
You lost it.
Live streaming. Can't edit that one back and then be like, come back with a cool superimpose and be like, hey, so there. But
brain fart.
Yeah, brain fart. I can't believe I forgot what I was gonna say.
I just mentioned that it was cool to see, if we didn't see the people, that it was cool to see the names and the doors and stuff like that.
Yeah. I remember. My question was regarding Mr. Freeze.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Freeze's whole inspiration was his wife.
Yep.
Because his wife had what was
She
the
had
she had a degenerative disease where she had to be frozen
so that he could figure out how to save her.
so he could figure out how to save her, and she was very much alive.
Mm-hmm.
Unless this was before she got sick, but she was going after his gun that said "V Freeze."
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So he was so
Off that timeline's off.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that once you were done the name drop.
Unless that's like a daughter or something, or I don't
No,
know.
it's supposed to be his wife. They've said in all the promo stuff that was Mr. Freeze's
Then
wife.
they're off on the timeline.
So I'm not sure exactly how that works, because that was his inspiration for becoming Mr. Freeze, was that, Mr. Freeze was never like really truly a bad guy. He was trying to
save his wife,
and he got mixed up in a bunch of stuff to do so and ended up becoming a criminal.
Yeah, and we know that Mr. Freeze is in it because obviously his wife, and then what is it? 565 said that we got name drop from the episode that we got Caitlin's dad. He's like, oh yeah, I've worked with this person. I worked with Victor Freeze. I worked with.
Yeah,
this other
Caitlin's
person.
dad said that he did before he disappeared.
Worked with Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, that's right. On the Flash, that's right. That they said that Caitlin's dad, Icicle, worked with Mr. Freeze. No, and you are right. They did say that. Dr. Destiny did change and rewrite history, so that's probably got something to do with it. What do we got here? UAV. Did you watch Arrow season 2? Because spoilers, Deadshot dies. But if he were to still be alive, if he was in Arkham Asylum, what would have happened? So maybe she's evil and Victor is sick. Maybe. That's a good point, because
maybe it's flipped.
Since it's Elseworlds.
Yeah.
That's possible. That's possible. Absolutely, that's possible. That'd be kind of cool.
She Valerie Freeze? Okay.
Valerie Freeze.
Joking.
French Freeze.
Cream free.
We would call her Frenchie. Frenchie Freeze, because they're spelled like fries almost. Oh, okay, guys. Well, hey, what a great episode.
Yes.
What a great night.
Yeah.
Night number 2 is done. I really hope we don't have technical difficulties tomorrow night, because if we do, you may see a guy put something through a television live.
No, we need our TV.
It is Supergirl, so it wouldn't be the first time I watched Supergirl and wanted to throw something through my TV. But no. So, well, it'll be interesting. I mean, the whole evil Superman thing will be interesting to see one more time and how they deal with it here. And I do like the fact, though, that it's not... Yeah, if it's Nora Freeze, there will be 2 Noras. That's a good point, too. Yeah. Another Nora. But yeah, I like the fact that we're going to see good Superman as well, and not just Superman's evil.
Yeah.
Because we've already seen that on Supergirl, even, where they
When he fought him.
messed with
during
his
the-
mind
yeah.
and ended up fighting Superman. So like I said, it's kind of an old trope for Superman to be evil. And like, because Superman's the big dog.
Yeah.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Superman's the best. I'm sorry. But that's why I got it tattooed right here on my arm. That's why my son's middle name is Jor-El, because Superman is the best. I love the Flash, don't get me wrong. I love me the Flash. But Superman is the man, and always will be to me. And so when you're the man on top, everybody's gunning for you, including your cousin, apparently. And so so it'll be interesting to see how... you want to see my tattoo? Da, 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 da.
You want to see my
Tattoo? I'm going to take off my shirt. Da, 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 da. Yeah, actually...
You're going to get a nerdy striptease, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. So,
one thing-
actually, Dean Cain. You guys remember the famous picture of Dean Cain when he was Superman, where he had the tattoo? So a couple years ago at Comic-Con. No. See, but I'm wearing my Flash shirt underneath, right?
He's flashing you.
There you go. I'm flashing you. That's funny. No, so when we got to meet Dean Cain a couple years ago at Comic-Con, it was pretty cool because we actually got pictures posed with him with my tattoo
And
because
he's
he
going
doesn't
like this and he's pointing at his tattoo
because
like,
because Dean Cain doesn't actually have the tattoo.
it was just for the episode, but he was super excited that he had it and he was pointing at it like it was just a cool picture. You'll have to throw it up there.
Yeah. There it is, folks. Right there,
Has
baby.
Super freckles and everything.
Yes, if I get really close to it, you can see in the yellow. Here, let's see if I can get close. You can see my freckles and everything right through it. But I love it because it's got this little beveled edge. When I went to go get it, trust me, it took me 32 years before I finally got that. And when I went to go get it, they had like these really cheap looking Superman
Janky
S's.
S's.
I was like, heck no. So I actually went home, printed out the S that I wanted, brought it in. I said, this is the S that I want. If you can't give me that, then forget it. And they gave me the right one. So, yeah, so there you go, folks. Yeah, baby. Don't mess with the S. It's, it looks smaller now.
It does.
Because I've lost 155 pounds now total since last November. And so actually, it's actually, what's kind of cool is the colors gotten a little bit
because the
more
skin's
vibrant
red,
because the skin is kind of like come back together.
So
So yeah, so there you go, baby. Right there, Superman all the way. All right, guys, we love you. Thanks so much for joining us again. We're gonna go for the night,
Thank you for helping us explain things when we weren't sure if we were gonna be able to see the end. We appreciate that.
yes,
too, more
thank
than
you so much. Tell you what, we love watching
Yes.
these shows with you guys. We really
It's
appreciate
fun.
you guys. You guys, a lot of you mentioned that earlier that you love doing it. So
So do we. Thank you for mentioning it and
go for it, Jose. Go for
What?
just do the whole Justice League, man. We'll just do it all.
get a whole
Go
sleeve.
Superman, Batman, Flash, just all the way down the arm. All the way down the arm.
just get a Justice League sleeve.
There you go. There you go. All right, guys. Until tomorrow night for the last episode
Yes.
of Elseworlds.
And I'm praying for no technical difficulties tomorrow because I cannot take that stress.
Maybe the monitor. Isaac should get a Flash lightning tattoo. The question is, will his parents approve?
He has a couple parents to go through, but I'm okay
Tune in
with it.
tomorrow. There's an
Go ahead.
Elseworlds for you. All right, guys.
Get it right here.
All right, guys. Until next time, I'm Enash, a.k.a. Enash, of course, with the lovely.
Tiftastic.
And
Isaac Mon Kenobi.
And we're almost to 5,000 subscribers.
Yes.
We're getting super close. And we'll have that giveaway. We'll have that giveaway. It's going to be pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. All right, guys. Until next time, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.